Now, your exclusive local alert weather forecast from Central Oregon's news leader.
Folks, it was a pretty crisp day today. Temperatures in the 60s, a lot of sunshine. Really looking good out there. Not that much wind. It was a bit sporty yesterday, but today was nice and calm. Here's a beautiful view from the Old Mill District. And you can see, of course, the fall foliage there in the foreground and beautiful cascades off in the distance. And really a very, very nice looking shot there with a cloud-free sky. So what's going on down at lower elevations here in the Madras, Bend, Prineville, Redmond, Sisters, and Lapine areas? Smooth sailing, little volume traffic there in Redmond, but generally it is a quiet evening. It's clear and mild. We're going to stay that way for a bit with high pressure dominating the region. I'm going to show you that in a second. Dry for most of the week, and then rain arrives on Friday, followed by a bit of a wintry mix possible Saturday, Sunday, and again on Monday. The mix will usually occur or generally occur in the overnight time frame when it's a bit cooler. And when we get closer to the end of the week, we'll be able to fine tune that for you. Here is a look at our future track winds. Really not all that robust. We're looking at light winds at 8 a.m. on Tuesday after a light wind scenario overnight. Not much wind throughout the day. So it's really on the quiet side moving forward through the beginning portions of the week as we just sit underneath this big old ridge of high pressure. Now, there are some showers falling in Washington State. They are not translating further to the south. So here is what I am tracking for you and really what we're looking at here. And we can kind of highlight this for you. This big giant ridge of high pressure is going to maintain a presence for a while. We'll watch this as we get into our 3 o'clock time frame with above normal temperatures and the ridge generally up all the way into middle portions of Washington State. Then we start to see a bit of a change. We have this weak wave of showers. You can see the light rain and then a little dip in the temperature profile. We will still be on the mild side Wednesday, and then we ramp back up again on Thursday. So we're still mild ahead of what will be a wet Friday. Look at this line of showers, moderate rain shower activity crossing the Cascades. Now, oftentimes when it crosses the Cascades, it gets a little beat up, but it does look like we're going to be seeing the opportunity for some wet weather on Friday, and that'll be kind of off and on through the weekend. Here's a look at the temperatures now. 61 in Redmond, 63 in Bend with dry air, 25% relative humidity in Bend, 26 in Redmond. The lower the number, the drier the air. 67 right now in Warm Springs with a 57 in the Sun River area, 63 in Bend, and we are going to be cooling relatively quickly tonight. We're going to drop down to 28 in Sun River with a 24 in Lapine. So again, it is fall. We get those crisp conditions, a little frost on the pumpkin if you put it out there on your front porch. 32 for the low in Prineville. Here's what we have for highs tomorrow, 60s and 70s. Yeah, we're getting back into the 70s. So that ridge of high pressure is going to get us into the 70-degree range as we move forward into our Tuesday and again on Wednesday. Just a few clouds on Wednesday, but a mixture of clouds and sunshine and slightly cooler on Thursday. Let's push this out and show you that wet weather as it comes in on Friday. Good chance for rain and then a wintry mix on Saturday, Sunday, and again on Monday. So the cooler air is going to be coming in as we start the weekend.